Hey guys, Ryder here. Today is week two of the quarantine stuff. I actually just got home. I originally wanted to buy actually in a convenience store, but actually it's a supermarket that I'm supposed to go. But when I arrived there, it took me about 30 minutes to walk there. It was not a good sight. The line was so dang long. To be honest, it's kind of the size of the whole supermarket itself. So me, who has not eaten, like a proper meal for the past 12 hours. Well, thankfully I had my coffee earlier and some small crackers that I was able to get. I actually decided not to go to that supermarket. I actually went and walked for about, let's just say, around 3 kilometers. That's just a little bit of you know distance. Yeah, I'm just sweating. Actually, just got home. Yeah, got messy hair as well. I'm really looking to get a haircut after this. Anyway, yeah, it's been stressful, but we're getting in there. I mean, that's the original plan. I mean, it's really a good thing to have that. And man, it's been so stressful, to be honest. Um, Everyone is affected, really. Um, Not to share your story. Earlier, just earlier, I was walking in the public, in the main road, let's just say, and I noticed something, that's kind of a strange noise. I really thought that it was really like a chicken or a rooster, but as it turns out, it's actually a sound of a person who was wailing. I really didn't get the details that much from the person because, again, they are wailing, crying about stuff. I really didn't know what to do. As much as I want to help and console the person that I didn't know, I decided not to. And she's really, really crying out. I really don't want to give my speculations on what happened, but I think it is the worst case scenario that probably you guys might be thinking of based on the situation that we have right now. I just don't know. People are panic buying. Oh, yeah, is that the correct term? Panic buying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the stores they're shutting down one by one, and thankfully I was able to get my supplies earlier. That will last me around, including the purchase that I made yesterday. It could make me survive for a week. Let's just say that it's going to be for a week. And to be honest, it's not really that practical on the way that I spend the items here because I buy it in a convenience store, which is the only one who is open right now. But it's kind of remote in the sense wherein there's no people showing up in that store. They're stocking up some items because eventually people will find out. And I had no choice. I had to buy something from them, and that's what happened. Um, it's really not recommended in the long run as I technically spent around, let's just say, how much is the conversion on that? Let's say $20 for a week. Yeah, I think $20. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So $20 for a week, and the food that I bought, they're they're just noodles and uh, bread, technically crackers in a sense. But yeah, it's been so stressful, and I really don't have like, I don't have time to be another body on the line because I walked around the whole building itself, and if you're going to wrap around the whole line, yeah, it's going to cover at least one and a half rotation of the whole market itself. So yeah, that's not gonna be on my list. I don't have time for that, to be honest. I don't want to be involved in that because as much as people will tell me, oh, you should have been more patient when it comes to that because you have to buy the necessities. Yeah, I understand, but that's actually like the worst case scenario to be involved with because there's a lot of people and what will happen to social distancing now, right? Yeah, so it's not really the thing that I would want to risk. That's why I prefer going to that specific remote convenience store that I will not name. They're not sponsored. Because there are just a few people there and they have, the things that I would need, basically. I actually bought like, well, I'm not sure if this is inside this box. Um, oh, I'm not sure where I put it. But anyway, I actually bought like an alcohol, just a little bit, a little bit of alcohol. Not the drinking alcohol because there's there's a liquor ban, but the rubbing alcohol because you would need it. You would really need it, especially when you're touching like you know some things that could have been like touched by other people, like railings and stuff. So yeah, I bought that just for safety. And yeah, I've been using you know the stuff that is included in this room that I have, and I'm actually you know I'm actually getting used to it, and it's not like the first week that like I mentioned I refuse to use you know the necessities here, and I have not been opening so much to some of my coworkers on how I spend my day, but it's a little bit. It really helps, especially in in the line of business that I'm in. I have to make myself not give in to the stress because my job is a stressful job, and it's really going to get you mentally if you're really like if you can handle the stress like I did. I actually skipped work. Well, it was due to headache and some body aches as well because I've been buying like plenty of supplies recently, but mostly the headache is based on the overall stress. Again, like I said, I've been taking phone calls, so we've been in long calls and too much call volume. Let's just say that, and it's really stressful, especially to the fact that if you don't have like a person who you can talk to, when you can kind of just remove the stress, like be happy in the things that you talk to. If you don't have that person to talk to with, man, it's really going to be tough. And just to share with you, this is really too much personal, but from like the co-workers that I've been with for when I got hired, most of them actually decided to stop going to work for now because again, most of us were fresh graduates, and I understand where they're coming from. It's really stressful. I'm really not gonna lie. It's really a stressful job. So yeah, everyone's been on edge, and like I mentioned, it's really affecting everyone. And I don't know if they're going to do like an actual massive lockdown in our city, which I hope it's not the case, because technically I'll be stuck here and I really don't have anywhere else to go, and I don't want that to be the case here. So yeah, it's been stressful days. Again, I'm trying to cope up with myself with the stress. Yeah, I'm forcing myself to play the Switch now. I bought the Switch when like I brought it here, but didn't touch it that much. Now I'm forcing myself to play, at least some games that you know might remove the stress. And I've been watching series from Netflix as well. Series, yeah, series. That's wrong grammar, right there. But anyway, yeah, I hope everyone is doing safe as well. Again, like I mentioned, I've been stocking up food. I've been using my resources. Now I'm going back to coffee. Like, if you've seen my Instagram, you can follow it if you want. It's Ryder-Oz. Um, but anyway, I've been drinking coffee a lot, because I really, you know, it's just I'm trying to cut up some of the food that I'm taking, because it's not going to be a healthy experience for me. Let's just say, for eating fast food all the time. Like, I don't have a choice. I pretty much don't have a choice here, and I've been struggling a lot when it comes to managing, the funds that I have, because prices are going up. And you don't have anything else to do. I mean, you have no choice. It's either you buy it or you don't, and that's the sad part. So yeah, again, that's just been like the update here for week number 2. I really hope this one passes by now. The cases here in our country are rising up, and it's not like the rate on how the other countries are having, but it's still very alarming. Again, around 1,000 cases now, and I'm not really sure about the specific numbers, but there were reported cases of deaths for about almost 100, I think. I have not seen the latest updates yet, and again, please be safe out there, guys. This is just really like a very very weird year. Let's just say, what a year to open this. First we had like the impending like World War, then this. Yeah, it's really a tough year, but we will balance on this. Again, let's just keep our hopes up. We can do this, and I can't wait to see you guys after this quarantine is over, technically. So yeah, see ya. I guess I need to eat some proper food right now. Not processed food. I don't think I'll be having some you know orders, let's just say, for like a food that is healthier than usual. Anyways, thank you, and see you next week for week number 3. But I hope it's not going to be the case anymore. So yeah, see ya. Bye bye.